What's going on with YouTube? It's Charles coming back today with a video about today is going to be a little series video with my financial economy, and today we're talking about credit cards. And as you can see right here in this picture, this lady has a credit card. She's happy. She probably just got it. She's about to go shopping, going to the mall about new outfit. She was really excited to get this credit card. I want all you ladies and gentlemen to ask yourself this question: why do you think every time you go into a store, whether it's a department store, a grocery store, auto mechanic store, uh, Walmart, the mall, most of the time there's always somebody there trying to get you to buy a credit card, trying to get you to sign up for a credit card, trying to see if you can get you over there to get a credit card. They don't want you to get a credit card because it's going to help you out. That's going to increase their business. It's going to make their numbers go up for the next quarter because they know that once you get that credit card, you get those interest rates. Once you start getting those payments, start paying stuff back. Most people don't pay stuff back on time. They borrow, they get a credit card, they go max it out, then they start paying it off. That's the wrong way to do it. The way you're supposed to do it is you use the credit card to pay like maybe a small bill, a light or a water bill. And after you pay that light or water bill, you got to stay on there until you maybe your next check and you pay the whole thing off. That's not what most people use for. Most people get a credit card. That's why people have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 credit cards. And almost all their credit cards are maxed out, or close to being maxed out, because they use them for the wrong thing. Credit card is not your job. A credit card is just that. It's credit. You're supposed to use it. You're supposed to really use it to build your credit, not to be your. It's not there to be your source of income. And a lot of people are using credit cards to be their source of income. That's not what it's supposed to be for. And having a credit card is supposed to be just a little extra in case you have a gas card, you're low on cash, you may have forgot your money back home, you can swipe the card, put $20 in your gas tank, and you pay it off when you get the money. You don't swipe the card every other day just when you got cash, you got money in your pocket just to swipe it. And when you get your bill is sky high, and you can't pay it off right away, then what you do then? That's why so many Americans have bad credit, because we use it in the wrong way. We don't use it in the correct way. Now what I'm about to show you guys is it's an interest rate calculator. It's going to tell you how much you're going to pay in interest, or how much your total payment is. This is ending balance. Well, let's just say in this example you borrow $20,000. This is a loan, and payment option they have is 1% of the balance. The monthly payment is $200. The loan amount is $20,000. See if I can change that. Term loan. See what that does. So right now, here's the payment is $200. Loan amount is $20,000. 48 months. Interest rate is 8.8%. So your ending balance is 17,000. That don't look right. Should be more than 20. I guess I put here 100% here. That should be right. 100% of the interest is over. They're not gonna give you any money back. So the amount borrowed is actually 27,000. More like I don't know what the calculator is doing. This it looks like it's acting right. 100%. Oh, that's right. It's the loan amount. No, that's not right. 27,000. You're not gonna borrow 27,000 back, and your ending balance is gonna be 27,000. Let me see what I'm missing here. So the total is not gonna be that. Locked out on that. Okay, this don't look like it's the correct calculator. Use our monthly payment calculator to determine your monthly payment among all your fixed term loans and lines of credit. So let me go to the payment option. See if that's works better. The loan amount. $20,000. This looks more like it. Except this is not going to be an ending balance. You're going to end up paying $7,000 interest, so the total will be $27,000. Okay, here we go. Now let's say you get a loan for $20,000 and your credit is not, it's not. I mean, your credit is going to determine how high your interest rate is. So in this particular situation, we're going to say your credit rate is 20%. Now, as you can see, the interest rate is pretty much probably double or triple off of that. The monthly payment went up. The monthly payment is 333, 33, all threes. And it's pretty much 48 months, 4 years, 20% interest rate. And the balance, not 20,000, it's pretty much 35,000, almost $36,000. So you got almost the same amount as a loan. 20. That's cars out there. That's $20,000. And if your interest rate is around 20%, you're paying back double the amount, almost double the amount of what you just financed for that car. This is why credit ratings, your credit numbers is so important when you're getting a car loan, a house loan, a mortgage loan, and you're just getting regular loans, credit cards. We're gonna take 20%. Let's say you bought your credit where it's 8%. Now look at it. It goes from 15,000 to 6,000. Let's bring it down to 4%. 3,000. So the better your credit is, the lower your interest rate is, and the less you pay back. 2%. I think as long as I saw it 2%, you pay back $1,500 on a $20,000 loan at 2%. But at 20%, that's $15,000. That's almost the same amount as loan. That's gonna be it, guys. I was just trying to explain to you in this video on the importance of credit using this calculator. And I was pretty much talking about credit cards, but as you can see, $20,000, 20%, $15,000. That's what you end up paying back. $20,000 with 1%. I'll just say even 3%. $2,400. That's a big difference. Imagine if you could take that extra money and put it somewhere else towards your retirement, towards paying off your other bills. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video, and you have a great day.